Scott Hunt and his family live in the sunny beach community of Costa Mesa, California. Although they're on the ocean, this area of Southern California is experiencing a water shortage. An Australian native, Scott has been living here for about 20 years. But even though he's moved halfway around the globe, some things remain the same.
One of my biggest concerns is water conservation. Coming from a country like Australia that's been in a drought for the last 20 years, try to help here because in Southern California, we're headed in the same direction.
Scott's house is a 1,700 square foot, 4-bedroom, 2-bath ranch-style bungalow. Some of the renovations Scott has in mind are a high-efficiency heating system, a new roof, and insulation. But his main focus will be on water savings in the kitchen, bathrooms, and backyard. He has a budget of $30,000 and a schedule of 2 months. Scott's house has 2 bathrooms, in which he'll be focusing on the sinks, toilets, and shower heads.
And here's the bathroom I was talking to you about, Barry.
Okay.
You can sort of see that we've got a 5-year-old toilet, so it's not terribly old.
It is a 1.6 gallon per flush, which is a ultra-low flush toilet, and they're very good, but there's new toilets out there. You can do the dual flush, where you push button number 1 for number 1 and button number 2
Yeah, I think I'd like
two.
to do something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
so
that would be good.
And then with the shower head,
That's a bit of an old shower head. It pumps out a lot of water, I think.
yeah, it could go up to 5 gallons per minute, but the new shower heads, you can get them all the way down to a gallon and 1.5 per minute.
If you want to come out this way, Barry, this is my little outdoor retreat, outdoor living area. Probably spend more time here than we do inside the house, I think.
Now, I noticed here you have some big pop-up sprays.
I have a total of 3 of those type of sprinkler heads.
Well, what I would like to do, Scott, is we'll set up some cans out here and we'll do what we call a catch can test, and we'll see exactly how fast these heads are applying the water, and then we can build an irrigation schedule based on what those heads are letting out.
That'd be great, yeah,
Okay.
so it takes a bit of the guesswork out of it then.
Right.
The old hot water heater is being replaced with a tankless hybrid water heater on the side of the house.
Basically what we have here, we've went ahead and piped in from where the water heater used to be. We're piped into the heating box here, which then is in turn hot and cold transfers to the actual unit itself here. So everything's looking great. We just got the water turned back on.
As part of his new hot water system, an on-demand pump is being installed in Scott's garage. Rather than wasting energy keeping the water hot 24/7, Scott's system will only warm the water when the hot water faucet is turned on. But this system still takes 30 to 45 seconds for the hot water to reach the kitchen. Those 45 seconds can mean up to 3 gallons of wasted water. Scott's solution is to install a motion sensor in the kitchen that will trigger the heater as soon as someone walks into the room.
No one's gonna worry about it. Yeah, no, that's fine, man. That works. So you ready for the royal tour?
Yeah, I'd like to see what you've done.
Good, man. I'll show you around. Yes.
Excellent.
Scott's water efficiencies spill over into the bathroom with a low-flow faucet, shower head, and a dual-flush toilet.
Bathrooms use a lot of water. The toilet there, we had an old 1.6 gallon toilet. You went ahead and you got the high efficient toilet, which is averaging about 1 gallon per flush. With the shower head though, we really made a big change there. The old shower head flowed about 4 gallons per minute. This one's flowing at only 1.75. With the bathroom, Scott made some really good changes, probably around 40% savings.
Scott took Barry's advice in creating separate systems for watering the grass and plants.
We put dedicated sprinklers all the way back behind the plants, so that they can be on a different watering cycle than the grass.
This whole planter area, now we're able to cut back our water by about 50%. You're going to save roughly 15, 20 gallons a day on average.
You saw inside the closet where we used to have the water heater and the furnace.
Right.
So we basically took the water heater out of there, and this is our brand new water heater. And this is a new hybrid water heater, so it'll give us endless hot water. And also what we've done is we've got it hooked up with a system that allows the water heater to also heat our house during the winter with hydronic heating. So we've been able to replace the big old furnace by combining these two together as well.
Good. That's really, really good to see. And in addition to that, it looks like by having these on the outside of the house, you're going to have better air quality inside since we removed these devices to the outside of the house. I really like it.
Scott's budget for his green remodel was $30,000. But with the additional expenses of repairing the ceiling, installing a new driveway, and repainting the entire house, he wound up spending closer to $50,000, $20,000 more than he intended. With the sustainable changes he made, he stands to save $360 a year on water costs and $1,200 per year on energy. But saving money wasn't his only goal. He's also doing his part to save energy and water for the next generation.